And here we go, playing for the 3-0 in round 3. Gonna keep this hand on the play. Looks like a solid little hand to me. So funny, because our deck just looks so bad if you look at all the individual cards, but in tandem they seem to work pretty well so far. At least when we draw Angelic Accord and Bubbling Cauldron, which is going to be my plan, of course. My opponent mulliganed and kept on top. It's worthwhile to mention, I suppose. No turn 2 play. Yes, I want to use Unleash. Yeah, that's interesting. I wonder if the opponent can see if we have the F6 activated, because it definitely puts that icon over my avatar there. Once I press F6 for the turn, if I press F5, it doesn't take it off. That's interesting. Let's see what happens if I F5 now. It takes it off. The Reliquary, that's interesting. It's probably pretty good. Can we draw some spells maybe? It's alright, just give me a Shield Red and I'll be happy. Hunt the Weak. Alright, fine. There goes my offense. I have the Reliquary. It's a pretty good card and limited. It's not as busted as you can see it getting constructed sometimes, but it's just going to grow every turn until we find a way to kill it. Attacking, okay. So that gives me Reeve Soul as an out to draw to potentially get rid of it. It's not bad. Probably play that first. Get my opponent dead faster. Can't think of very many utility lands that you can go get with Knight of the Reliquary in this format. You can get bounce lands just for a little bit of value. Radiant Fountain, I guess, at instant speed could mess some combat math up. Other than that, it's just like tap, put a +1 counter on it, and thin your deck a little bit. Okay. Looks like he's got another... Huh. Maybe he just wants to get in some damage. He's going to activate... Oh, yeah. He's going to go sack, get a forest, and hunt the weak again. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Alright. Need to find a Doomblade or an Iona's Judgment to get rid of it now. At least I get to gain a bunch of life. Maybe Shield Red? Gonna have to take a bit of damage here. Yep, take 7. Angel of Mercy, don't care. That would have been good several turns ago. I will still use it though. Attack. I'm not in chump block mode yet. Pretty soon though, I'm gonna have to start leaving my Festering Newt back. Just looking for one of my over-the-top cards now. Okay. That's not bad. Lifelink, whenever you gain life, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go Guild Mage, attack for 3 with lifelink. Then I can activate both modes so that we gain 3 and he loses 3. Oh, he just takes it. Okay. Lifelink. And second mode. Alright. Could give me an out to just steal the game here. See if he decides to send with anything here. Nope. Interesting. Reeve's Soul. Do I need to use that right now? Not really. So I can just suicide my Rotfeaster Maggot into combat just to drain for 3. Next turn, if I drew a land, I could... I mean, I potentially have lethal on board, assuming nothing goes wrong. I would have to suicide my Rotfeaster Maggot away. So if something went wrong... might be worth it, though. I can also Reeve Soul this guy. If he does have a Radiant Fountain in his hand, that actually would screw up my math a little bit, funny enough. But let's do it. He knows I have nothing in hand, so... So he goes to 3. You also have Bubbling Cauldron that would end the game immediately. Or Butcher's Glee. It's going to thin his deck again. So assuming nothing changes, land gets me there, Bubbling Cauldron gets me there, Butcher's Glee. And of course we'd still draw something like Sheoldred, of course. So I'll take this hit. Jump and then kill off the veteran, but this gives me the best chance to have lethal on board when I untap if I draw like a land, and I don't really need to gain the life right now. Yep, take 6. Doom Traveler doesn't change the math. Alright, there we go. That actually ends the game in multiple ways. I guess I might as well activate this now. Festering Newt by itself will just end the game, but so we are actually dealing like 8 damage here. But might as well. Yeah, I've got fond memories of playing Bubbling Cauldron in Limited. That was a fun deck when it came together, and this deck kind of came together. I didn't even need the Angelic Accord this game. So the only thing I saw that's really a problem is the Knight of the Reliquary, but we still have quite a bit of answers to it. Got the double Reeve Soul, the Doomblade, the Iona's Judgment, the double Blinding Mage. Blinding Mage doesn't stop it from getting big, but it stops it from getting in for a time. So once again, don't see much need to change anything. Let's just run it back. Let's raise our hand up a little bit. This hand is not worth risking. Let's go ahead and mulligan it. Right, this is fine. Reeve Soul I will keep on top. Even though we already have the Doomblade, I'd rather not use the Doomblade on something early. Ooh, that's a good card. Against my deck specifically. No plays. Ho ho ho. Let's see if we can get this online again. Basically just going to kill any creature on sight here, no matter what he does. Yeah, that's definitely dying. So, it's interesting, because I may want to use Doomblade on it, so that he can't play the +2/+2 trick to blow me up. It's actually kind of an interesting spot. I think if he's able to equip it, it's going to be hard to kill with Doomblade in the future. It's actually pretty interesting. He did just play the plains, so I don't know for sure that he was making that play specifically. Maybe he just drew his white and wasn't able to play the Seeker. But if you want to go to the next level, it would have been smart for him to wait one turn to play around Reef Soul. I don't think I showed him, I did show him Reef Soul game 1. Huh, that's actually very interesting. Reef Soul is going to drop off pretty hard as the game continues. Ah, man. And the rebound is going to be real rough. I think I just pass. I think I don't use the Reef Soul, as weird as that is. I wouldn't do that if I hadn't seen the trick from him, but it's a very suspicious line from him. If he goes to equip, I'll Doomblade. The fact that I waited so long might lead him to suspect something. Okay, well now it's gonna die. Okay, I guess he didn't have it, because he would have left up a green if that was the case. Alright, fair enough. So we ended up using our better removal spell after all, but it's not all bad. Blinding Mage. It's kind of interesting. I might just want to kill that and play my Blinding Mage. Even though I could guarantee that an Angelic Accord can go in next turn. I think that's just the safer line, so I don't lose to some random combination of cards. Rather not let him have creatures, if possible. Alright, Crown Ceratok is fine. Didn't draw land. So guess I just play the Accord now. Yeah. He's gonna get one good hit in, but then hopefully the engine will come online and we'll be able to outpace what he's got going on. I don't really want to sacrifice my Blinding Mage. I think it's gonna have utility as the game goes on, especially with that Darksteel Axe hanging around, making it hard to deal with his threats. He has a Hunt the Weak. Fair enough. Alright, I'm still just gonna sacrifice this right away. Hopefully we're gonna have enough time to fully make use of this combo. Just gonna equip, send for 9. Might not be fast enough this game, unfortunately, just because that thing got so big so fast. Token Freeblade. Okay, that was a draw and a half. So he's going to 16, then 12. Huh, interesting. Certainly sending. We might actually just get there after all. So let me think. Play the Newt. I actually might not sacrifice it immediately, because the Angelic Accord will trigger on every end step. If I gain 4 or more life. End step, I get a token, yeah. So I can prevent some damage by blocking the token free blade. This is going to be real close. He's going to equip over there. Makes sense. Actually, no, it doesn't make sense because I'm just going to chump. Oh, but he is going to... It's going to get trample because of... Okay. Oh, we might actually be dead. 8, 13. Oh, we are just exactly dead. Oh no, because we're going to get a trigger from this. So we're going to be at 1 life. I mean, it doesn't really matter if I block or not, because both of his guys have trample. So sack a creature named Festering Newt. We'll give -1 to one of his guys, doesn't matter. So we're going to be at 13, and we're taking 12. Alright. What do we need to draw? We need to draw a way to get rid of his Crown Ceratok, I think. Doom Traveler. I don't know if that's going to do it. I can play it, sack it, leave all my angels back, but he only has to get 1 point of trample in. I'm going to have, what, 13 power worth of toughness back? I guess I will be at 5 life also. Okay. I'm going to have to block both of those guys. Alright, well, I'm not dead. Not sure what I'm drawing towards. So I have to make some unpleasant blocks here. So I want to put enough in front of the Ceratok to kill it, so we can take the trample option away. He can also pump it once, so I'm going to have to put 9 power and toughness in front of it. So we have just enough to do that. So we can do this, 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 this. Take a bit of trample damage. We also lose all of our creatures, so we're going to have to draw something else to sacrifice to the Cauldron. Need to draw another Doom Traveler or something. Pumping that up will deal an extra point of damage, so I'm going to go to 1 again. But his guy will die. Here's another creature. Yep. It's not looking too good for us. It's like a turn and a half too late. Yeah, I'm dead. And we assembled the combo and it wasn't good enough. Alright, well, Darksteel Axe was annoying. I don't know. It's a good draw for my opponent. That survival thing, whatever that +1/+1 counter thing, was a lot better than I thought it would be. But again, like, it's really good when you're ahead, but if you fall behind, that card is really, really bad. Still haven't seen a whole lot that changes my mind. I don't think we have a disenchant, otherwise I would definitely be bringing that in. So I guess we're just running it back. Those are the games I don't mind losing so much. It's the games where I feel like I can't do anything. Like where you just don't get enough mana or too much mana or whatever. But anyway, I'll keep this on the play. It's a little mediocre, but at least we can play spells, do impactful things. Veteran's fine. See how aggressive his start is. Just no Token Free Blade. That'd be good. That was the Wombo combo back in the day. This was Anointed what was it called? Anointer of Champions, that's what it was, which is essentially the exact same card. Well, that's pretty good too. Alright, not a good start for us. Normally I don't care so much about an aggressive start, but our specific hand is not looking too well set up for it. So I'm not going to unleash, even though it doesn't really matter on this board. Guess it stops his infantry veteran from attacking, not that that matters. So he can just attack and pump. Jeez, opponent's start is pretty nice. Open Calderon, that's something. It's not great. I can save myself some life and prevent a counter from the Stalwart Aven. Siona's Judgment's also not looking too good in the face of his board. I'll block his Aven. When he pumps, I'll just sacrifice to gain some life. It's really not the value we're looking for, though. Stop playing things. Stop. To draw an Angelic Accord, basically, or Shieldred. I probably will have enough time for Shieldred to come down, and maybe that can get me into the game. I mean, I saw all these cards from my opponent. They just all kind of came together into one aggressive curve here. Is he going to use one of his +2/+2 rebound tricks to deal some extra damage? Probably wouldn't be the worst move. Yep, he is. So I'm taking a million here. 5, 6, 7. Alright, deck, give me some help here. That is not what I'm looking for. So here I'm taking 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 if I choose not to block. I don't really want to block, but I might have to just block sack and just pray that I draw something like Shieldred. That's like my only out to win this game, I think. Yeah, I probably didn't want to send with that guy. 3, 4, 5, 8. I go to 2 after he pumps. Then I get to untap with Blinding Mage. I can tap. It does gives me the additional out of drawing Angelic Accord. So I guess I go to 2. If I draw Shieldred, I guess that line leaves me dead. This gives me additional outs to just not be... to like have this game drag on a couple more turns, I guess. What do we have here? I guess he's thinking about what he wants to play around for me, what he wants to pump. Not that it matters much. Yep. Alright, that's probably... I mean, it's not lethal this turn, but we have basically no outs left in our deck. Tap. Sack. Go to 6, then go to 4. Or go to 2, rather. Or rather, I guess 1 after he pumps. There's nothing I can draw that would get me out of this, I don't think. We don't have like a Wrath of God or anything. Alright, well the opponent had a very aggressive draw there. And our hand just didn't quite come together. Whenever you gain life, there's no way for us to gain additional life here. Yeah, there's no way I can survive this, right? We'll find out. come the clowns. Block. Yeah, this leaves me taking 6. We can only gain 4 up to 5. Activate. Okay. Activate. Yeah, you lose that 4 life. Got him. And take lethal. Oh man, so close. We even assembled the combo in one of those games that we lost. Opponent had a pretty nice looking aggro deck there. I don't think aggressive decks generally are that good in this format, but when you go 1, 2, 3, 3 plus trick, and then, yeah, just way too fast. And our hand didn't really come together. Anyway, it's not important. Let's go back to our deck. I was actually a big fan of our deck. We were lacking like one more good big top end card. We only had the Shield Red that we were drawing towards. We needed like a, I don't know, some other rare flyer or something to really go over the top of people, but the Cauldron Angelica Chord combo came together multiple times for us, and it was pretty nice. We won every game except for that one where we were just hopelessly behind after we got the combo out, because he had his stuff going on. But anyway, I think that was a pretty good first foray into Iconic Masters Limited. I had a good time, and I will probably be making more videos in the future of this format once I've learned it a little bit more. But either way, thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see anything different in the next video, and we will see you next time.